everyone and welcome to today's video. It is already time to do another monthly TBR, so let's just get straight into this. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Eve and welcome to my channel. First of all, I love to do these TBR videos every month. It's just so much fun. Basically, I have a ton of prompts that I just randomly choose from and they determine what books I'm going to be reading for the month. And I also do a fun little mystery book every month. Let me show you. Down here, we have these books that I wrapped up. At the beginning of the year, I wrapped up 12 books, and every month I randomly choose a book using Google's random number generator. So yeah, that's just the whole gist. So let's get into it. I'm gonna choose my mystery book to begin with. Let's see what number we choose. Did I do it? There we go. Okay, number one. Here we have number one. I'm gonna shut my eyes, let you see first. It's upside down. Oh my gosh. This one is called It's All Fun and Games by Dave Barrett. This is a book about LARPing. And if you don't know what LARPing is, it is live action role play. This group of friends are LARPing and then they find themselves in a real live magical world where like the monsters and stuff are real, something like that. It's just this book that I found at Half Price Books once and I thought it sounded like a hoot and holler. So book number one on our August TBR. Now I'm going to be choosing our prompts. I choose 10 every time, so let's do this. All right, it is now time to choose my TBR prompts. I have my impromptu TBR jar with me. This is just a cute little dish my aunt got me a while ago, and I am still yet to buy an official TBR jar, but one day I will. So here we go. I choose 10 prompts every time, so let's begin. Number one, plant on the cover. That's so cool. I haven't gotten that one before. All right, number two, over 500 pages. Okay. Number three, next book in a series. Number four, let my husband choose. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I'll do that later because he's not home. Number five, a sci-fi. That's so nice. Number six, a book on a previous TBR. That's not a very fun one, is it? Number seven, a nonfiction. Number eight, free pick. Number nine, a book you've heard no one talk about. I really like that. And then number 10 to end it off. I'm trying to find one I've never used before, but it's kind of impossible. Number 10 is another free pick. Thank you, Lord. All right, I'm gonna go choose some books that correlate to all these prompts and I'll get right back with you. Okay, I'm back with all my choices. I'm so excited to get into this. I think it's gonna be a fairly easy month to get through reading wise. I just chose a lot of kind of like, I don't know, just in my mind, they're easy books. So, except for this first one. Number one is my free pick, and I don't actually own the book, but I would love to read the second book in the Mistborn series. I think it's called The Well of Ascension. This is by Brandon Sanderson. Wow, I can't believe I almost forgot that. I just read the first book. I think it was this month or last month, I cannot remember, but I loved it. Like an instant favorite, definitely 5 stars. I loved it so much and I can't wait to continue the series. So I will be purchasing that as soon as I get my paycheck. So just know I'm gonna be reading that. The next one I had was also a free pick, and for that one, I chose The Employees by Olga Raven or something like that. This is a short story. It's translated by Martin Aitken, but it sounds very, very interesting and sounds like it's gonna be a little bit weird. Let me see. It says, aboard the Interstellar 6000 ship, The human and humanoid crew members complain about their daily tasks in a series of staff reports and memos. When the ship takes on a number of strange objects from the planet New Discovery, the crew becomes deeply attached to them, even as tensions boil toward mutiny, especially among the humanoids. In chilling, crackling, and exhilarating prose, the employees probes into what makes us human, while delivering a hilariously stinging critique of life governed by the logic of productivity. It sounds very strange, like it's gonna be a really fun time reading this, and it's obviously really short. And there's a few lengthy books on this TBR, so it's going to be great to have a little break from that. The next TBR prompt was a book on a previous TBR. I did not end up posting a video of my TBR last month because, again, I filmed it in slow-mo, big news. But I did have a TBR for last month. I ended up scrapping it halfway through the month, but still, this book, Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings, was on my July TBR. This is just the second book in the Magnolia Parks series, but the first book follows Magnolia Parks, and you get a tiny little glimpse of Daisy Hates in that book, but not much. And this book is in the perspective of Daisy Hates, and I think it might take place at the same time, but I'm actually not quite sure. I'm just intrigued in this series. I want to know why people love Daisy so much, because from my glimpse of her, I already feel like I don't like her, but we shall see. This is just like rich London elites. It's drama filled. It's like Gossip Girl, and it is so much fun. I think there's like crime bosses and stuff like that in this one. Yeah, she's the sister of a notorious gang lord, so it should be an entertaining time at least. Next we had a plant on the cover, and for that one I chose Sweet Hand. This is by N.G. Peltier, or Peltier, not sure. Here's the cover. It is so cute. This was a cover buy. I really don't know what it's about, but let's just read a little bit of the back. It says, after a public meltdown over her breakup from her cheating musician boyfriend, Charisse swore off guys in the music industry and dating in general for a while, preferring to focus on growing her pastry chef business. When Charisse's younger sister reveals she's getting married in a few weeks, Charisse hopes that will distract her mother enough to quit harassing her about finding a guy, settling down, and having kids. But her mother's matchmaking keeps intensifying. Charisse tries to humor her mother, hoping if she feigns interest in the eligible bachelors she keeps tossing her way, she'll be off the hook, but things don't go quite as planned. Turns out, for the first time in ages, she and Kieran King, the most annoying man ever, are on the island at the same time. Avoiding him is impossible, especially when Kieran's close friend is the one marrying her sister, and he's the best man to her maid of honor. There's a lot more. This is a really long synopsis, but I think I'm gonna end it there. It just sounds like it's gonna be a really cute, easy, fun read, and the cover is so cute. I love it. Next we had a nonfiction, and for that I am choosing My Name is Barbara by Barbara Streisand. I actually am a bit into this. I've been listening to this for days. It's something like 48 hours long on Audible, and I am listening to it on Audible because Barbara actually narrates it herself, and it is so entertaining, and she even inserts clips of her singing songs, like the song she's talking about. It is so well done, and I am really loving this, but I still have, I think, like 17 hours left of listening to this, and I am listening on 2x speed, so it was 24 hours, but now I'm down to 17, so I'm just gonna keep reading this. I am having so much fun with it, and I'm pretty confident I'll finish this book in August. Next one is a book that is over 500 pages, and I actually went with one that I've just been meaning to read for literally like months and months, but I just keep forgetting about it. And that is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I don't actually think I have ever heard anyone pronounce his name in real life, now that I think about it. I think it would be Riordan, I don't know. But anyways, this is the series that comes after Percy Jackson's. It's the Heroes of Olympus. I think it still follows, no, it doesn't follow Percy. It follows a different group of kids, but it obviously, I think, takes place in the same universe. I'm seeing Camp Half-Blood on here, so I assume It's in the Percy Jackson universe. I have been wanting to get into this series for so long, like I said, and it's just about time. It is about darn time. Then we have next book in a series, and for that, I'm choosing Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is book number 3 in the Caraval trilogy. This was also on my July TBR, but I just never ended up getting to it. But I really, really want to. It is so much fun. You never know what's real, what's not real. Just the whole event of Caraval is just a mystery and a lot of fun. And I'm really enjoying this one. I'm excited to finish out this series. With Finale this month, I'm going to do it. Next, we have a book you've never heard anyone talk about. And for that, I am choosing Sleep Like Death. This is by Kaylin Bayron. I'm so sorry. Kaylin Bayron. I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at what this book is about, because like I said, I've never heard anyone talk about this, so I genuinely don't know what it's about. It is just the most stunning book I've ever seen in my entire life. That may be a little dramatic, but anyways, let's read about this. This is about together. Oh my gosh, the main character's name is Eve. I love reading characters named Eve. It's just so weird because in real life you don't meet anyone named Eve. It says Princess Eve, Princess Eve, stop, was raised with one purpose: to destroy the knight, an evil sorcerer who terrorizes Queen's Bridge with his wicked magic. Far too many of her subjects have been devastated by the knight's trickery, but Eve's own unique magic, the ability to conjure weapons from nature, makes her a worthy adversary. As she approaches her 17th birthday, Eve is ready to battle, but her mother, Queen Regina, has been acting bizarrely, talking to a strange mirror alone every night. Then a young man claiming to be the knight's messenger appears and shares a shocking truth about Eve's past. Unsure of who to trust or what to do next, Eve must find the courage to fight. But will it be enough to save her family and her queendom? And this is a reimagining of Snow White. It's just so beautiful. I am really interested in reading this book. I think I would love a good retelling, and this might be perfect. And finally, to end this video off, we have a sci-fi. And for that, I am so excited. I've wanted this book for so long, and I think it did come out this year, and I was so excited for it, but I just didn't buy it because I didn't want to spend the money. But I did it. I finally bought it, and that is Oceanworlds. This is by J.P. Landau, and I love the cover. This book seems so cool to me. I'm so intrigued by it. Each of the parts has like these really cool pictures in it. But let's look into this and see what it's about. It says September 7th, 2023, mission day 1179. Late at night, inside the two-person spacecraft resting on the frozen surface of Saturn's moon, Enceladus, Daria Terzi put on headphones and became the first Earthling to hear the sloshing of the enormous subsurface ocean beneath his feet. Intoxicated with the promise of discovery, he could have sworn it was whispers between inscrutable creatures of the deep. He was convinced they were days away from settling the most profound and existential mystery known to humanity. Are we alone in the universe? But that was 10 days ago, before disaster struck. Now, marooned a billion miles from home, what the surviving crew is about to go through will shatter the limits of friendship, courage, and the human spirit. I am so intrigued by that. Like, it leaves you wondering, what the heck is this book about? And I love that. I love when the synopsis of books just gives you almost nothing but enough to make you want to read it so bad. My husband is picking out his book selection for me right now. There he is. I'm so nervous for some reason. He's coming over now. Come sit with me and explain why you chose the book you chose. Oh gosh. Show the camera.
Wanderers.
Wanderers by Chuck Wendig.
I don't know. I just picked one.
No certain reason?
No certain reason. Looks cool, I guess.
Yeah, that is my TBR for August. I'm really excited to begin all these books. It's going to be so much fun. I don't think I have a lot going on in August, just a couple of things that I'm doing, so I think I'll have a lot of time to read. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.